what is up guys, Phoenix here, and welcome back to the final part of our Spinel pixel art tutorial. So, you guys have been asking a little bit too much on my feed for the Spinel. I was going to wait till the weekend to record this, but since the Steven Universe fan base has been the most supportive with the pixel arts recently, I figured to get the pixel art out on a fashionable time. Well, now that doesn't mean I won't have the other Spinel ready, because I do have a job, I don't work. So for the people who constantly ask in the comment section, I will release these things when I release them. The YouTube is not my job, so there's always a little bit of a time wait before I can release videos. But anyways, I think where we last left off, I was doing the eyelash, or at least I left a point to start for the eyelash. So we're going to get onto that, and that's where we're going to start for today. So if you look at this little line we have here, we have 2 flat, 1 single, 2 flat, 2 flat, then a single. And to the right of that single that we marked is where we're going to start today. So we're going to go to the right of it, 1 more single. And then from that new block, we're going to put 1 below and 1 on top. Perfect. That's going to be the starting point for the left eye. So going to the bottom part of it, we're going to be going underneath it by putting placement blocks going down or to the left. So we can go down into the left 11 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then from that 11 vertical, we're going to go to the top block, and I want you to count 4 blocks down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you find that 4th block from the top, we're going to add 6 to the left of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to put a placement block to the left or top side of that, so we can go up and to the left, 2 flat. 1, 2. Perfect. Alright, so before we move on, I was going to delete those blocks, and then we're going to go to the bottom of this 11 vertical, and we're going to be going to the bottom or right side, so you can see I put my placement blocks accordingly. And it's going to be a bunch of verticals that transition into flats, so just keep your placement blocks on the right side and you should be fine for now. So we're going to go down into the right, 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3, placement block on the right side. Down into the right, 2 vertical, 1, 2, placement block on the right side, and then delete the old one. Down into the right, 2 singles, 1, 2. You can see we're getting the circular oval shape on the right hand camera screen, and we need to round it out now, so we're going to go down into the right, 2 flat, 1, 2. Down into the right, 6 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And from that 6 flat, we're actually going to start going back up and then curving around to meet back up at our starting spot. So we're going to put our placement block on the right still, so we can go up into the right, 3 singles, 1, 2, 3. Up into the right, 2 vertical, 1, 2. Up into the right, 4 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up into the right, 7 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now from here we're going to switch to the left side. So let's put a placement block on the left side of the top of that 7 vertical, so we can go up into the left 5 vertical. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. From that 5 vertical, we're going to go to the bottom block, and we're going to put 3 pieces of grass blocks going to the left, sorry. 1, 2, 3, just like that, followed by 1 piece of coal. So just to reiterate, from the bottom block in that 5 vertical, all we did was add 3 pieces of grass block to the left, followed by 1 piece of coal. Now this is for the pupil when we want to come back to it later. I still want to finish rounding out the eye, so we're going to go back to the 5 vertical, and at the top, we're going to put a placement block on the top or left side. So we can go up into the left, 2 vertical, 1, 2. Up into the left, 1 single. Up into the left, 2 vertical again, 1, 2. Up into the left, 2 flat, 1, 2, 1, 2. And we're almost done wrapping the eye around here, so all we're going to do is go up into the left 5 flat now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we have to start bringing it back down to connect with what we already have. So we're going to go down into the left, 2 flat, 1, 2. Down into the left, 1 single. Down into the left, 2 vertical. And then down into the left, 1 single again. Perfect. Now, there's supposed to be 3 eyelashes. We only have 2 so far. So what we're going to do is go back to the top of this. And you see how we have the 5 flat at the top right here? Following the left side, we have this 2 flat and then this single. What we're going to do from that single is we're going to go up into the left, 2 more singles from it. 1, 2. Then up into the left, 2 vertical. 1, 2. And then to finish it off, we're going to go up into the left, 1 single. Perfect. Now, once we have that, let's go to the pupil. And actually, we can do the pupil after. I want to just get all the eyes done. So what we're going to do is actually drop down to the bottom of the eye, where we have the 6 flat down here. And we're going to switch to our dirt block and add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces of dirt to the right of this 6 flat at the bottom. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 5 pieces of coal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once you have those 5 flats, we're going to put a placement block underneath the first and last block. And on the first block, we're going to put 1 coal to the left. And on the last block, we're going to put 1 coal to the right. And that's easy. We're just done with the nose for Spinel or Spinel right there. People kept telling me to stop saying Spinel. I think Spinel sounds cooler than Spinel, especially for a villain. So I'm going to keep saying Spinel, but I'll try and say Spinel, just so people could stop. Anyways, from there, we're going to go to the right of the 5 flat and put 9 pieces of dirt going to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Followed by 6 more pieces of coal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And as you delete the dirt block, if you see the right hand camera screen, that's where the second eye is going to be. So we're going to start shaping that out. So from the 6 flat, we're going to go to the first block. And we're going to go up into the left 2 flat. We're then going to go up into the left 2 vertical 3 times in a row. So placement block on the left or top side. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. 1, 2, that's 3. Up into the left 9 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Delete the bottom block. And from the top of that 9 vertical, what we can actually do is 2 things. Let's put a placement block to the right of the top block. First thing we're going to do with this this placement block is we're going to add an extra 2 to the right of it. And then we're going to put 1 piece of coal after that. So if you see, we have 3 pieces of placement block followed by 1 coal. And we can mark that for the pupil when we come back to it. But what I also want to do from that first placement block, we place this one right here, is we're going to go above it 4 pieces of coal. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And from that, you can actually delete these 3 flats. Don't delete this block. That's the pupil. We'll get back to that once we're done with the other details on the pixel art. Anyways, from the 4 vertical, we're going to go up and to the right. 2 vertical 2 times in a row. So put your placement block to the right or top side. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Up and to the right 3 singles. 1, 2, 3. Up and to the right 6 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, whoops. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down into the right 4 singles. So placement block underneath it to the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And from the 4 singles we just placed, we can go to the last one and continue shaping out the eye, but there is a spot right here for one of the eyelashes. So what we're going to do is this second one from the top right here. There's 4 of them in a row. The second one from the top, we're going to go up and to the right from it, 1 single. We're then going to go up and to the right, 2 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. And then we're going to go up and to the right 1 single again. Perfect. Now going to the bottom of the 4 singles, what we're going to do is go down into the right, 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3. And from the 3 vertical, once again, we can go to the bottom right here and continue shaping out the eye, or we can start working on the next eyelash, which is at the top block right here, where we can add 2 to the right of it. Just like that. Once you add those 2 to the right, we're going to go up into the right 3 flat, 1, 2, 3, up into the right 2 flat, 1, 2, and then up into the right 1 single. Perfect. Now we go back to the 3 vertical right here, and on the bottom block we can continue shaping it out by going down into the right. So put your placement block on the bottom, 12 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And once you have that 12 there, I'll actually, I want to finish shaping out the thing, but the eyebrow, we can just do the last eyelash. So I'll just do the last eyelash, even though I want to just continue. So from the top, we're going to count 4 down again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And from that 4th block, we're going to add 4 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. A lot of 4s going on here. Then we're going to go up into the right 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect for that eyelash. Now going to the bottom of the 12 vertical we have right here, we're going to put our placement block to the bottom or left side, so we can go down into the left 2 vertical 3 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. And finally, 1, 2, that's 3. Let's go back and delete these extra blocks now. And then hopefully to meet up right here, we're going to go down into the left 1 single. And then down into the left 2 flat. 1, 2. Perfect. So that's actually both eyes for Spinel, sorry. I'm going to save the game real quick and just make sure that I have room to do the mouth, which I do. So what we're going to do is go to the nose we built, and on the left side of the nose where we have this single by itself, all we're going to do is go below it, and we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 placement blocks going straight down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 1 coal right after that. So it's 10 placement blocks, and then the 11th block is a piece of coal. And from that coal, what I want you to do is put 8 to the right of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we can delete these placement blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom, boom. There we go. Alright, now this is the mouth complete. Just kidding. You guys know it has a smile. So from this 9 flat, we're going to go to the first block and put a placement block to the left or top side. So we can go up into the left 9 flat again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're then going to go up again. So we're going to go up into the left 6 flat this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to start curving back down now. So placement block is on the left or bottom side as we go down into left 1 single. Down into left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. And this is actually the farthest point to the left, so everything else will be to the right side. So we're going to switch directions and go down into the right 2 vertical. So placement block 1, 2. Down into the right 1 single. Down into the right 2 flat. 1, 2. Down into the right 1 single. Down into the right 2 flat. 1, 2. Down into the right 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. And from the 3 flat, what we're going to do is go to the middle block, so this one right here, and we're just going to go straight up with it and add 9 pieces of coal to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it meets up perfectly with the top, so that's good. Let's go all the way back down, and what we're going to do next is at the end of the 3, we're going to go down into the right, 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Placement block. Down into the right 11 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's half the mouth done right there. And from the 11 flat, what we're going to do is go to the right side of it. And I want you to count 5 blocks over from the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From that 5th block, we're going to take the coal and go 3 up from it. 1, 2, 3. We're then going to put a grass block on top so that we can go up and to the left 7 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now let's delete these dirt blocks. From that 11 flat, we're going to go up and to the right 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. Up and to the right 2 flat. 1, 2. Up and to the right 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. And from this second set of 3 flats, what we're going to do is go to the first block, and let's add 4 pieces of coal going straight to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're then going to go up and to the left 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it doesn't meet up with anything yet, but as we continue circling around this build, it'll eventually meet up at the top over there, so it's just fine. So let's drop back down to the 3 flat we have right here. And we're going to keep going up and to the right, so we're going to keep our placement block on the right or top side. So let's go up and to the right 1 single. Up and to the right 2 flat. Up and to the right 2 singles. 1, 2. Up and to the right 2 vertical. Up and to the right 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. And from there, we can start bringing it back to the top row right here. So we're going to put a placement block on the top side. So we can go up into the left 8 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to hopefully touch down with the base over here by going down into the left 6 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it did, so that's perfect. Let's go back and delete these dirt blocks now. So the only thing left to do are the pupils and the gem on the chest. So let's get around to that. Probably going to do the pupils next. So just hold on while I set that up. So moving on to the left eye, what we're going to do is we're going to go to where we have the single marked right there. And we're going to put 1 piece of coal on top. From there, we're going to go up into the left 1 single. Up into the left 2 flat. 1, 2. Down into the left 1 single. So put your placement block underneath or to the left side. Down to the left 10 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And as you can see from the thumbnail or from the right hand camera screen, we're just going to curve it back to the right and then come back up. So that's how we get the oval shape. So we're going to put a placement block at the bottom or right side at the end there. So we can go down into the right 1 single. Down into the right 2 flat. 1, 2. Up into the right, so we're going opposite direction. 1 single. Up into the right 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. And now it folds back in, so we're going to be going to the left. So it goes up into the left 2 singles. So 1, 2. You don't have to use a placement block, but if you are not comfortable yet, I suggest to do so. And then from there, what we're going to do is we're going to go up into the right 2 flat. Placement block 1, 2. And then up into the right 2 vertical. 1, 2. And that should lock out the shape for you, which is good for the right eye. And we're going to jump right into the left eye where we have the marker already waiting over there. What I want you to do from that is we're going to put 2 on top and 7 below. So go to the top of the single we have marked, 1, 2. And then underneath it, we're going to add 7 going straight down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And what we can do also is go back and delete the dirt block right here. So now we have this clean strip of 7, which we are going to go to the top to work from. So what we're going to do next is we're going to go up into the right 1 single. Up into the right 2 flat. So put your placement block to the right or top side and you should be just fine. 1, 2. And from that 2 flat, that is actually the highest point in the eyeball. So we're going to be rotating it back down to curve out kind of like we did on the left eye. So from the 2 flat, we're going to put our placement block to the right or underneath. So we can go down into the right 1 single. Down into the right 2 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2. 1, 2. Down into the left 2 flat. 1, 2. Down into the left 1 single. down and to the right 1 single, down and to the right 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3. And if we zoom out and look right now, you can see the curvature kind of mimics what we have on the left side. So we have this 10 vertical right here. I'm going to just re-go over things real quickly. Then we went 1 single, 2 flat, and then we started bringing it back down. We have 1 single, 2 vertical a second time, curves back in. There's a 2 flat right there. Then we have 1, 1, 3. So I know I go a little bit fast, but hopefully I was able to slow down right there and you guys can see if you did it correctly or not. From that 3 flat, we're going to seal this shape off by going down into the left 1 single, down into the left 2 flat, and then up into the left 1 single. And that should perfectly complete the eyeballs. So, the only thing we have left in this pixel art is the gem in the chest and then the shoulder shading. So, the chest gem is actually kind of big. So what we're going to do is, we actually didn't leave any markers for it. So I'm going to drop down to the left side of the neck, and we're going to start shaping that out. So moving on to the neck now, what we're going to do is go to the left part of the neck where you see this vertical string we have right here, and we're going to line ourselves up with it and go below it this time and go 6 downward with our placement blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can see it's on the same level as the left part of her neck. And then after that, we're going to put a block of coal on the 7th block. Once we have that, we're going to add 5 to the left of this block of coal we just placed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this will be the start of the heart. That rhymed. That was weird. So to the left part right here, we're going to just put a placement block below each time to help us shape the heart out. So we're going to go down into left 2 flat to start it off. 1, 2. Placement block underneath. Down into left 3 singles. 1, 2, 3. Down into the left 2 vertical. 1, 2. Down into left 6 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the right hand cameraman looks kind of weird because he's looking at it funny, but you know, this should be fine. We're going to still keep the placement blocks underneath, but we're going to be going to the right side now. So we're going to go down into the right 2 vertical again. 1, 2. Down into the right 1 single. And some of the parts we passed already had some parts for the inner shard markings that I'm going to skip over for now. We'll get back to it later, but yeah, I probably should have covered some of those. Anyways, from that single, we're going to go down into the right 2 vertical again. 1, 2. Down into the right 6 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're almost at the halfway part of the heart. So what we're going to do is go down into the right 2 flat. Down into the right 2 singles. 1, 2. And then we have a bit of a home stretch right here where it kind of flattens itself out before going back up. So we're going to go down into the right 2 flat 3 times in a row, sorry. So placement block underneath or to the right side, and we're going to do 2 flat like this. 1, 2, 3 times in a row. So this is 1, placement block 1, 2, that's 2, placement block 1, 2, that's 3. Now from there, we're going to go down into the right 4 flat, and we should be at the center part of what we were building. 1, 2, 3, 4. And from this 4 flat, it's ready to go back up and around and build the other arch of the heart. Now it is slightly uneven in the heart, but it's a pixel art, so it's not going to be perfect. I just want to let you know that from now. So from this 4 flat, what we're going to do is on the 3rd block, we're going to put 1 coal above it, and then a grass block to mark that. And on the 4th block, we're going to put 1 placement block to the right, so that we can go up into the right 2 flat 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 1, 2. From there, we're going to go up into the right 3 singles. 1, 2, 3. Up into the right 2 flat. 1, 2. And from the 2 flat, kind of like what we had over there, on the left block, we're going to go up into the left 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to mark that with our placement blocks. And from the right block, we're going to go up into the right 4 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4. From those 4 singles we just placed, what we're next going to want to do is go up and to the right, 2 vertical. So let's put our placement block to the right or top side, and we're going to place the blocks, 1, 2. And like I always say, guys, I am sorry for all the jump cuts recently, but it's just the only way I can actually make these videos without having a lot of background noise. But I'd like to think I put the videos together still decently with the video, or audio at least. Alright, from here we're going to go up and to the right, 2 singles, 1, 2. And then we're getting ready to round it back out, so we're going to go up and to the right, 3 vertical first. 1, 2, 3. Put a placement block on top. Up and to the right, 6 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then from there, we're going to start going up and to the left. So it's going to eventually go into that direction. There is a middle point somewhere around here that we need to kind of trim out to. So we're going to go up and to the left, 2 vertical. Up and to the left, 2 single. 1, 2. Up and to the left, 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. Up and to the left, 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you can see, it is kind of evened out with what we have on the left side. So we kind of need to dip down. And we're also going to need to bring that side down as well and meet at the center. So we're going to be putting our placement blocks underneath or to the left side of each thing we place from now on. So let's go down into the left, 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. Placement blocks. Delete the old ones too. Down into the left, 2 flat, 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Down into the left, 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. And this is the middle of the heart, so we're going to have to bring that side down to this. So let's go over there, and we're going to be going down into the right to make it join. So put your placement block to the bottom or right side, and we're going to go down into the right, 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. Then delete the old. Down into the right, 2 flat. 1, 2. Down into the right, 1 single. And then to close out this shape and hopefully meet up correctly, we're going to go down into the right, 2 flat. 1, 2. Now, I said this before, but I'll say it again. For the heart, I am not sure this is perfect. There might be some other details to the heart that I'm missing. I'm not a Steven Universe expert, so if you guys have your own coloring and stuff or designs you want to do on the heart, you can do them. I'm just showing you what I did for my time lapse, and we'll work with that. So going to the 3 flat we had in the center of the heart, what we're going to do is go to the left block in it and put a placement block right below it. Whoops. Like so. So that we can go down into left, 1 single. From there, we're going to go down into the right, so switch direction, 2 flat. And if you want to know what we're doing right now, we're basically just drawing some lines in the gem, so that way we can have different colorings, the alternating colors, to kind of just make it look different. From here, we're going to go down into the right, 2 vertical, 1, 2. And from the bottom block into 2 vertical, we're going to add 3 blocks to the left. 1, 2, 3. From there, we're going to go up or to the left side with our placement block, so we can go up into the left, 5 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up into the left, 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. Up into the left, 2 flat. 1, 2. And that is the end of that little segment right there. What we are now going to do is find there's like a fractal or a shard in the gem that kind of overlaps with this one, and that's what we're going to do next. It is still connected to this 2 flat, so don't get confused. It's just going to be a different branch. So from this 2 flat, we're going to go to the left and place 1 block. And from that 1 block, what we're going to do is put 1 below it and 5 on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be 7 in total, but we're going to be working with is the bottom. So let's go down here with our placement block. So we can go down into the right, 2 singles, 1, 2. Down to the right, 2 vertical, 1, 2. Down to the right, 1 single again. Down to the right, 2 vertical, 1, 2. Down to the right, 1 single. And from there, what we're going to do is kind of just triangulate this and bring it to the wall over there. So let's go to placement block on the bottom or left side of this single, so we can go down into the left, 2 flat. And from that 2 flat, what I want you to do is on the right block, on the right block, we're going to leave a placement block on the right side of it. We're going to come right back to it in a minute. Just leave that there. But on the left block, we're going to put a placement block on the left or top side, so that we can go up into the left 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up into the left 5 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then up into the left 3 flat, and this should touch the wall. 1, 2. And the third block's already part of the outer frame, so don't worry about it. Perfect. So let me just zoom out so you can see. And you can see it has this weird triangle shape, but it's kind of soft on the edges. And from here, what we can do is go back to that right block where we put the placement block already waiting for us. And that's where we're going to continue this next part. So let's go to it. And we're going to put 3 pieces of coal going below that placement block. 1, 2, 3. And then we can delete the placement block. You can keep putting your placement block on the bottom or right side for now. I mean, left side, sorry. But we're going to be going back and forth in direction, so I would just keep it on the bottom. So we're going to go down into left 2 vertical. 1, 2. Down into left 1 single. Down into the right 1 single. Down into the right 8 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then what we're going to do is put a placement block onto the right side or top of that final block so we can go up and to the right, because we are going to have this arching shape that goes up to about right here before coming back down and hopefully connecting with the 4 flat we already marked out right here. And also, if you see, there's this 1 single on the bottom right here. We have not forgotten about it. That will be brought up to touch the 4 single. We're just going to keep working with this 8 flat we just placed, however. So what we're going to do next is go up and to the right 1 single. Up and to the right 2 vertical. 1, 2. Placement block on the right or top side. Up and to the right 2 singles. 1, 2. And then we're going to bring it back down by going to the bottom of that top single, putting a placement block there so that we can go down into the right 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. And if you can see, it should connect to the 4 flat we already had waiting there, which closes out the shape. But I did say we were going to bring the 4 flat down to this corner over here. So let's go to the 4 flat and go to the first block on the left side and put a placement block underneath it so that we can go down into the left 2 singles. 1, 2. Delete, delete. Down into the left 2 vertical. 1, 2. Delete. And then to close the shape out, we're just going to go down into left and fill in this gap with 1 single. So placement block underneath it to the left side. Then put a coal down. And then you can delete all these dirt blocks because we're good. Alright. Now we have a final segment in the top right corner of the gem before we do the shoulder blades. And then we're officially done with Spinel. So let's go to the top right corner of the build where we have this 3 flat right to the right of the 4 flat that we have at the top. So let me just mark it so you can see what we're working with. If you look on the right side of it, there's 2 singles, and then on the left side of it, there's a 4 flat segment right there. It's a good way to just see where we're at. But from that 3 flat, we're going to go to the first block, so this block on the left side. And we're going to put 6 pieces of coal going straight down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From there, we're going to go down into the left, 3 singles, so put your placement block on the bottom. 1, 2, 3. Down into the left 2 vertical, 2 times in a row. So put your placement block on the bottom. We're going to go down to left 2 vertical, 1, 2, like that. But we need to do it 2 times in a row, so we're going to do it again. Let's double up. 1, 2. Perfect. Now the top set of 2 vertical is going to be ignored, but the bottom one, we're going to have a couple of things to do with it. First, on the bottom block, we're going to add 1 coal to the left. Then on the top block, we're going to go to the right side of it and put 6 pieces of coal going to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then to complete this part of the gem, all we're going to do is go up and to the right 2 flat 2 times in a row. So put your placement block to the right or top side of the end of that segment, and we're going to go 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. And then we just get rid of all the extra dirt blocks. Perfect. So from here now, all we have to do is the shoulder parts. And I'm going to do the outline of the shoulder parts with coal. But I'm pretty sure what we're going to do is in the finished section, you will see me showing you that it's going to be actually a pink color, I think. So we're gonna just do it with coal for now, and then we can just change the color over to the darker pink later. If it is actually coal in the finished build, then we'll just leave it. But you'll know what I'm talking about. Just look at this next part that I'm about to build on the finished part, and you'll know what color to actually choose when it's time to discuss the colors. So what we're gonna do is go to the left shoulder, where we have this 7 vertical segment right here at the lower part of it. And you can see on the right hand camera screen where I put the dirt blocks where it matches up. And from that 7 vertical, we're going to start from the top and count down 2 blocks. 1, 2. And that second block right there is going to get 8 pieces of coal to the left of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From there, we're going to start arching up into the top part of the shoulder over there, just to kind of keep a separation of colors. So we're going to go up and to the left 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. Up and to the left 2 flat, and we're going to do that 4 times in a row. So placing block to the left or top side. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Make sure to keep your count and pace. 1, 2, that's 3. 1, 2, that's 4. And then we can go back and delete everything. Perfect. We're then going to go up and to the left 1 single. Up and to the left 2 flat. Up and to the left 2 vertical. And then up and to the left 2 single again. 1, 2. Now what we can do is delete those dirt blocks and then fly over to the exact same spot on the right side. I think the numbers are going to be different, but you can guess the general area it is at. So there should be a 14 vertical kind of on the opposite side. So this little long strip right here, I'm going to mark it out for you. So just look at the right hand camera screen and see where the color comes in at. And from there, what we're going to do is count down 4 blocks from the top this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And that block is going to get 10 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I had to make sure my audio was on because I do leave my mic off when I'm not recording. And I forgot to do it today, but it turns out I was talking, so I'm fine. Anyways, from this 10 flat, we're going to put a placement block to the right or top side. And all we're going to do is start climbing up into the shoulder over there. So let's go up into the right 2 flat, 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 1, 2. Up into the right 1 single. Up into the right 2 flat, 2 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. From there, we're going to go up into the right 1 single again. It's very repetitive, actually. And then we're going to finish up this shape by going up into the right 2 flat. 1, 2. Up into the right 2 singles. And then up into the right 2 flat again should touch the wall. So place a block on the right or top side. 1, 2. Perfect. So now once you delete these dirt blocks on the lower part of the armpit, you will be complete with your Spinel from Steven Universe, the movie. I still need to do the dark form or the evil form, whatever you guys call it. But what I'm going to do is release this and I'll see how you guys enjoyed it. I'll see if you guys want that one or other characters first. And hopefully I can get that out there for you guys. Thank you and the Steven Universe community for supporting the pixel arts, because you guys have been turning up a lot more than the anime guys, so I appreciate you guys showing love to the videos, and I'm sorry for not having the videos out faster. So I'm going to go over the colors now, so I'll see you guys in a quick jump cut. Alright guys, so welcome back to the finished part of the pixel art. As you can see, the colors might not be perfect, but I think I did it to the best of my ability to kind of distinguish the different parts of our body using different colors of pink. We aren't able to choose the hue and stuff on Minecraft, but I think we got pretty close to at least representing the pixel art, and hopefully you guys, if you wanted to change the colors on your own, will be able to do so and show me guys your finished pictures of Spinel by tweeting them at me at PhoenixDeath1 on Twitter. The link's always in the description. But so for the colors, what we're going to be using is pink wool, pink concrete, magenta concrete, white concrete, pink terracotta, black concrete, and the coal is already used for the frame, so we're fine on that. So as you can see, for the arms, we can have the little noodle arms are all pink wool. That's what I chose to use for her skin, actually. So that left arm and right arm are going to be pink wool. Her neck is pink wool, and then the entire part of her face is going to be pink wool as well. Then if you go up to the shoulder blades on each side, remember we did this in coal just a minute ago. It's actually going to be pink terracotta. So if you guys remember, I told you guys to swap that out. You can swap it out right now. Actually, was it pink terracotta? I think this is one up. Yeah, it's not pink terracotta, my bad. We used the pink concrete for it because this is where the line was. It was at the second block. So we used pink concrete, oh, sorry, I retract that statement, for the black coal that we had on the arms. And everything below the pink concrete is going to be pink terracotta, and everything above it will be pink concrete. And the same thing goes for the right side. As you can see, we had the line that we drew start about right here. We're going to swap it out with pink concrete. And then everything below the pink concrete will be pink terracotta. And that's just the separation and shading on the shoulder. For the torso, we're going to use all white concrete for everything except for the heart. The heart, we're going to use a bunch of different pinks just to kind of show the different shard colors. I don't know what it looks like if you just color it all one color, or if you even just draw the shards differently. You guys can try that out. I think she had like a triangle pattern in her chest that I wasn't able to capture properly, but I think we did okay. So in the top left segment over here, we have pink wool. In the bottom segment and the top segment, both connected to what we just talked about, is going to be magenta concrete. Also in the top right corner over here is another segment of magenta concrete. The majority, this big chunk right here, is all going to be, what is this, pink terracotta? No, this is pink concrete. And then this bottom segment down here is going to be pink wool. At any time, if you need help, just pause the video and make sure you go over it yourself, because you guys probably are able to see it visually better than me describing it with my words. So for the teeth, we're going to do white concrete. The eyes, we're going to do white concrete as well, but the inner pupil is going to be the black concrete. As you can see, when you're up close, you can see much of a difference between the black concrete. And the reason I use black concrete and coal separately is because if you know you made a mistake in the outline, you know you only have to edit the coal. But if you were to use coal to color as well, you wouldn't know what was coloring and what is the outline when you make mistakes on more complex pixel arts. So I tend to keep that that habit on even easier pixel arts like this that don't have too much detail. Same thing for the other eye. We have white on the outside, black concrete on the inside. And then going up to the hair, all we did was magenta concrete. So, also both puffles, which I also think are part of her hair. I don't want to say they are, if in case that's some type of mechanical attachment. But yeah, I think that's part of her hair too. It's all magenta. So make sure you have these colors in your toolbox, and also a splash potion of swiftness ×2, or a 40 speed, whatever it's called. And you should be able to color this thing in pretty quickly. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this build. Like I said, leave a comment letting me know what you want me to build next, or just letting me know that you built it, and tweet it to me at PhoenixDeath1. This is Phoenix, and as always, I will see you guys later. Bye!